In this video, I'll show you how to use Airtable to replace Google Form. Now, Airtable and Google Form are exactly two different things. Within Airtable, this could be a combination of Google Sheets and Google Forms. Google Forms is just for the forms itself. However, if you want to get your form submissions, you can view it through Google Forms or through Google Sheets, but it would be two entire different areas. So from here, if you want to replace Google Form, what you can do from here on Airtable is on the left-hand side, you can create a workspace. So at the bottom of the left corner, click on Create. From here, you can build an app or build an app on your own. Let's say I want to build it on my own. And from here, you can select any workspace. Now, a workspace is basically just a compilation of the bases that you have. You don't necessarily need to have different types of bases, but what you can also do is create different types of tables within one base. So in here, if you want to create a form, head over to the top and the right corner and click on the fourth option, which is Forms. And from here, you can try it and build it yourself. However, what you can also do is within this grid view or within this table, you can set the fields that you want to get and you can make it into a form. So let's say we want to get the name, so we will leave the name field as the primary field or the primary key. From here, let's say we need to edit the field, set this as a single line text, and let's say we want to get their email address. On the right hand side, we can add another field. Let's edit this field in here on assignee. At the bottom, we can change the field type. Let's say we also want to get their date of birth. So from here, type date on find a field type. At the bottom, choose date. And from here, let's just change the title to date of birth. At the bottom, choose save. And once you have date of birth, let's say we want to get their phone number. So right click on status. At the bottom, edit the field. And from here, we can set it as a number. Once you have the title, at the bottom, choose a field. And from here, we will set the field as a number. So from here, we have two options, either a number or a phone number. I will set it as a phone number. At the bottom, choose save. Now we have our attachments. Let's say after the phone number, we want to get their address. So edit the field. From here, we will set a long text and set this as the address. At the bottom, click on save. And once you do that, as you can see, we now have a profile. This is called a profiling. This means that we will get the information of each and every user's name, email address, date of birth, phone number, and address. Now, if you want to set this up as a form, on the left-hand side, head over to the top, click on Create New. From here, on the right-hand side, choose the second to the last option, which is the form. And once you have the form, choose the second option, which is try the form builder. Now, when you try the form builder, as you can see, it will automatically get all of the fields that are on the table and set it as a form. Now, there are plenty of ways to edit the form. In here, you can change the title, add logos, add your cover image. You can also add a description. If you click on a field, on the right-hand side, you can set the appearance to default or large, add a helper text, and even set a pre-fill, such as a default value. Now, like Google Forms, you can also add this as a required field. So before they submit, they need to add their name first. And once you're done, you can head over to the top and the right corner, click on Publish. And once you click on Publish, you can either embed this form or share it using a link. Now, let's say you have your form or you have your data already set on Google Sheets or Google Forms and you want to import it. At the very top of the table, I have this as color pink, depending on the theme that you have. But on the left-hand side, I can add or import a table. And in here at the bottom, I can choose either a CSV file, Google Sheets, or Microsoft Excel. Now, once you have those, you can import it, either the CSV file, the Google Sheet. You just need to add your account. But from there, you can automatically edit it, change the fields that would match Airtable. I hope you found this tutorial helpful. Please let me know if you have any other questions in the comment section below, and I will try my best to help you out.